Welcome to the corner, the porno corner. I'm Stiffy McGee. To the left of me, you got Dr. Byrne, you got the pixelated asshole, and you got Voyeur McGavin. I want to touch on a topic that's very dear to me, Bukkake.
Now imagine having to do 3 porns that you really don't want to do, alright? Here's what you do. The first porn is, rape my ass until it bleeds. Nobody wants that. Beat me senseless with giant cocks. And don't look at me, don't touch me, just in my face and go and be done with it. I mean, that's just a win-win situation. You know which one to choose.
I know many professionals who started with Bukkake. Our careers would not be where they are now if I did not ejaculate in your mother's face that night, okay? And I think one of the things we're missing out on is the rich tradition of the Bukkake, where it's not even supposed to be a sexual act.
It's actually a Japanese term that originates for pouring water over your soup, see? Now what you do is, you take the ramen, yes, that's what I believe it's called, yes, ramen, and you pour it in, the water, and it's like, that broth is the Bukkake.
Mr. Voyeur McGavin, your opinions and thoughts?
Well, speaking as the only intergalactic crotchmonger on tonight's panel, I gotta say this concept is a bit puzzling to me. 10 dudes, 10 cocks, 10 loads. Are you telling me that your species only has one working set of genitals?
Yes, it's very inefficient, and we've been meaning to fix that.
And it seems so. I mean, I have 6. I got 1 in the front, 2 on the ass, 2 on the back of the knees, and 1 on the back for slow dance. I mean, no wonder it's so hard for me to shop for onesies on this one.
Touch me on Bukkakes, Mr. Voyeur McGavin.
I would say yay, but not a resounding yay. I'm for it, sexual exploration and such, but I just feel there's a lot of check.
Really, any sort of situational person can fit into the Bukkake. Philanthropist, philosophist, rapist.
Full-on rapist.
Full-on rapist. Half-on rapist. It's an all-encompassing topic.
All in all, I say if you're only working with one fuck stick, the more the hairier. I say yay on this one.
I want to touch on a topic which I'm really into is Gloryholes. Gloryholes to me are like, it's kind of like a mystery. Is it you sucking my dick out there? Is it you sucking my dick?
Anything could be back there. It could be a munchkin, little boys, a hot chick, a fat guy, a skinny chick, a fat chick.
It's kind of like a mystery.
There could be anything back there.
Now, this seems like a recent phenomenon, but if you think back to it, people have been sticking their dicks into holes since the beginning of time. The only difference now is there's someone on the other side.
Back in ancient Rome and probably the 800s and whatevers, some man decided he wanted to stick his dick in a hole. And he did. And he found one somewhere on a wall. And it was glorious. And some other guy who wanted to suck another dick was like, hey, there's a dick through that hole. And that's how the glory hole was made, y'all.
I guess I could see the mystique. I mean, it could be a kinky sexual endeavor into the unknown. If you're into cock sparring with a piece of soggy drywall, it could be an angry spider monkey ready to lop your knob off, and the joke would be on you. So overall, I think I like it. I think it is a bold, zesty enterprise, but I would take the time, once again, to peer through the hole just to avoid angry primates.
Is that a yes or a no for it or against it, baby?
I can't say that I'm against it. I think the doc brought up the celebrity brought up a very good point, is that it is glorious, and there is a certain appeal to not knowing what's back there, provided, once again, if it's not an angry primate, you can't really be gay. It's an asexual sexual adventure, and I believe that's the irony of it all.
I want to touch on a topic, anal smoothies.
I'll tell you what, laddie, I don't approve of anal smoothies. That's just wrong. I mean, what do you get out of it? It's like the dancing plague of 1886. There's nothing to be gotten. You're just doing it. You're doing it for fun. Fucking we invented golf, for God's sakes. That pisses the shit out of anyone. Isn't that right, little bitch?
Pixelated asshole, your opinions.
See, I'm gonna have to actually agree with my constantly changing ethnic friend here.
Get him done on it! I can't even play the damn things! Bloody hell. If I wanted a smoothie, I'd drink it. I don't need to put it in some lady's ass.
Pixelated asshole, your opinions.
See, I'm gonna have to actually agree with my constantly changing ethnic friend here.
I haven't noticed anything.
But I don't know what the hell you're talking about, lads.
And this isn't exactly a firm nay against the technique. I think there's a lot of art, a lot of creativity in the anal smoothie. But the industry hasn't quite recognized it to the point where they refuse to pay me for mixing berries and bananas in my asshole and shooting it into a woman's mouth. And for that, I am a firm nay on this until the industry can mature enough to cut me a reasonable sized paycheck for it.
Mr. Voyer McGavin, your opinions and thoughts?
I love it. Hand to God. There's something about drinking cold banana berry out of a clean cornhole that just scratches me right where I itch. I think it's very universal. I think everyone has a sweet tooth, right? And should you choose to sodomize afterwards, it's nice and cold, which is always a plus for me. So I would be hard pressed to find anything that I personally would find offensive about this. It's just good, wholesome family entertainment.
It's definitely a yay for me because I love cold anal sex on a Monday morning. You know, and you get the residue of strawberry seeds and watermelon smells and yeah.
And now we are going to do a little Q&A. Believe it or not, like it or lump it, some people are actually watching this show and taking the time to write in. So
Quit teasing us, laddie, and tell us what's in the bloody box, you fucking boogan.
calm your pipes. Ahem. Andy from Ashbury writes, I've been feeling down, and I need help. I've been thinking about killing myself. Whatever. I think you gave me space crabs. So that's what happened to him. Make sure to feed him. Please mow your lawn. My property value is going down. Ah, fuck you, Jackson. What's the best way to deal with my boyfriend's micro penis? Well, I'm afraid that's a subject and a story for another time.
It's that time of the day where we're going to say goodbye.
Oh, you bloody twit. You almost forgot the porn of the week. You're fucking up. You're not doing your job. You're the cunt.
Oh, I forgot porno of the week. Porno of the week.
Porno of the week, lassie.
Porno of the week.
I'll tell you me porno of the week, laddie. It's hot off the street and on the meat tray. You got these bitches with these fine asses.
Pixelated asshole, your porno of the week.
I was going to recommend Indiana Jones for today's Porno of the Week, but the doctor here reminded me of a much better classic, Play My Bagpipes, historical porn that chronicles the freedom of Scotland with highly erotic incest and 3 bones and a choke.
Mr. McGavin, your porno of the week.
My porno of the week is the curious orgy of Prickly Stinkwagon. Now, I am a bit partial to orgies, and this one kind of takes it to the next level. It's your traditional cock, pussy, moles, brown spots, but just a lot of cheese. And I know it sounds strange to the untrained pervert, but cheese can actually be very erotic. It's reminiscent of coagulated sperm, and I, for one, love the callback to a simpler time in porno, where you could just come on their face and call it a day. I give it 4 bones and a chode in 3/4.
It's that time of the day where we're going to say goodbye. I'm going to blow my cheese, stay hard,
stay horny, and stay drunk. And that's the tale of the Porno Corner. Until next time.